I'm not gonna fight back what I've become.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Midday Q with Isa, Midday Q&A with Isa and Mike. Right now, we have a very special guest artist with us. We don't have much time, but we're gonna make the most out of this. So, ladies and gents, without further ado, Maximillian. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a wonderful day today. The blue sky for the first time in a few months. It's really
Oh,
cold in Denmark, so when you get the
Oh,
blue sky, you gotta just embrace it.
yeah, that's right.
we're super happy to have you here. And since you're a very special guy, we decided to prepare some very special questions for you too. Now, to commemorate the success of your album Still Alive, as well as singles like Beautiful Scars, and of course your duet with Moira, the questions we crafted are inspired by lyrics of your songs. Are you
Okay,
ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Oh, that guy. I can remember.
Okay, you gotta know. These are your songs. Okay. So, Maximilian, I'm not gonna fight back what I've become. I'm a huge fan of yours. That is undeniable. Believe it or not, I first heard you back in 2017 when you sang
Okay,
a cover of Hey Now by London Grammar and Pink and White by Frank Ocean.
yeah.
I remember thinking, wow, you just sound different in a great way. And I've always wanted to know, how did you end up creating such a unique and distinct singing style, and who were your inspirations?
When I was a kid, I used to sing a lot of Michael Jackson, and I wanted to try and do all the things that I've never really got what he did, but that was like a big inspiration pop wise doing the music. But I think vocally, there's a guy in Denmark called Alex Vargas who
Mm.
sings. He's a vocal monster. Like he can make you cry in like a few
Wow.
minutes. After this interview, go search for Alex Vargas and then search for Solid Ground. That was the first song I heard, and the live version. He has. If you hear that song, you can probably also hear how I kind of
Mm.
adapted the way I'm singing.
Yeah.
Uh, we got like today now we got the same management, which is insane
Oh,
because
wow.
I started out listening to him, and now we're like friends. It's just
Um, so there you go, ladies and gents. Alex Vargas, Solid Ground. Is that right?
Solid
Yeah,
Ground
check that
live
out.
on YouTube.
Awesome. All right. So also, Maximilian, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've gotten bruises where I came from, now literal bruises because of how your songs make me move, and emotional ones also because of how they make me feel. So we would like to ask, what's your song making process and how do you end up making such powerful songs?
It all begins in my head, to be honest. It starts with just thoughts of you know things, past memories, emotions, what I'm going through right now, what I've been through
Yeah.
as a kid or growing up. Then just go to the studio and try to cook something up in the computer or on the piano, and suddenly something happens, and sometimes something don't. Um, but it's a process of you don't want to push being creative. You don't want to like, I got to do it now because
Mhm.
if you do that, it's just gonna be like a job, and you don't want it to be. You want it to be a job, yeah, but you don't want it to be something. You don't want it to be a job. You don't want to wake up doing. So
Yeah.
you want to go to bed early and like, let's do this. So when I write music, it's always just like, am I in the mood for it now, or should I wait till for another day? Should I wait for another producer? Should I try something else? And it's a fun process, but it's also like
Yeah.
it could be difficult sometimes.
Yeah. We can already tell like a little bit of your story through your songs, but you've also shared that your experiences helped build the person that you are now. So similar to you, I wouldn't change if I could restart. But if you weren't doing music as a singer-songwriter, what would you be doing now?
Oh, I like when I get asked that question, I always think about it. But I have this one thing. I think I would always like. I think I would. I think I would just become like. I really like. I used to work as a bartender.
Oh,
Uh, my dad, he has like this old friend who has this catering firm, and
hmm.
I I would go out and I would do like this private party bartending for her and just like make a little money by the side. I just really like being that like.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. I think I just would love to just be working at some like a beach bar somewhere in at a really warm beach. It's really cold in
That
Denmark.
actually, yeah, that actually sounds like a dream.
If you end up opening up one, let us know. We'll fly in just to see you.
For sure.
That's a promise. That's a promise. We're gonna get things shaken. Yo, Maximilian, one mantra I try to have this year. 2020 was rough, but I ain't gonna hide these beautiful scars. I'm gonna move forward from it, especially since it's brought good things too. On your end, last year seemed pretty great with the success of your songs and of course, the release of your album Still Alive after the award-winning year you've had. I'm sure with many memorable experiences you can draw from. Can we expect a new album anytime soon?
Yes,
No.
I'm working on it.
Awesome.
And
I
can you
can't
give
tell
us?
I can't do anything else, but I can tell you I'm working on
That's
it.
something we're already definitely looking forward to. So that's more than enough.
But you have been releasing some recent stuff too. You know, I've been going way too hard on myself since as much as I try to pretend, I'm a horrible singer. Unlike, of course, Moira Dela Torre, who you sang a special version of your 2019 hit, Beautiful Scars with, which you dedicated to your Filipino fans. And I'd love to know, why did you choose to work with Moira and how did it come about?
I was talking back and forth with my with the label in the Philippines and my own label and my management, and I really wanted to do something to kind of give the song a new life as well, but also in a way to like appreciate the fans and all those texting me and DMing me, sending support and the love. And I spoke to Luigi and a few other people, and they were like, "We have this really amazing singer called Moira, and let me check her out." And I checked her out, and I was just blown away of how crazy good she is. We reached out to Moira, and she was up for it, and we wanted to do vocals, and she did the vocals. I think we sent like, "Okay, let's do it," and I think in like 2 days I got the vocals, and was just like, "Okay, it's done. Let's do it." There was just a crazy because we couldn't go to the studio together, so we had to do it separately. But she sent the vocal, and I went to the studio with my producer, and we worked on it, and just great version.
It's really, yeah, it's a really great collaboration and super emotional too. I think a lot of people would know that about Moira also. She just really hits the feels. And yeah, so we also wanted to know, do you have any future plans on working with any other Filipino singers?
At the moment, I'm really focused on working on my own stuff and
Yeah.
going into my own mind. But I'm not gonna say no, because definitely. But I'm just like waiting for like some superstar to rise and just
Yeah.
those.
We all know how much you love the Philippines, Maximilian. Have you ever been to the country?
No, I've never been, and it's horrible. It's been years since everything started, and I'm still stuck in Denmark. And that's just like, really want to go. I want to meet everyone. I want to do when I go one day, because I'm definitely coming. I want to do like a lot of those meet and greets and just really like appreciate the people who are listening and making everything possible for me at the moment. And because it's in the end, it's it's always gonna be the music that does it for you, but it's a big part of it is the people
Yes.
listening and wanting to support it and put it up and share with their friends. Those are the people I really appreciate and send my thanks to and all my love.
Yeah, there are millions and millions of Filipino fans who absolutely love you, and I'm sure that they can't wait to meet and greet you very soon.
Correction, there are Maximillions and Maximillions of fans that are excited to see you.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so Also, well, we know that COVID-19 has placed a lot of things on hold, like events and, of course, concerts. Guess that's the reason we're feeling like hell. Well, one of many, because we miss also seeing, our favorite performers live. But do you have any plans of holding concerts here also very soon? Or like, do you have any plans of doing online stuff?
At the moment, as I said before, I'm working a lot. I just went to we have this place in Denmark. It's a little island called Bornholm. I went to work. Because my producer's his girlfriend is going into labor soon. So I have to work a lot with him before, because he's not gonna be working with me as when she goes into labor. That's that's common sense. So I'm just at the moment really focused on just doing that, and keeping all my schedules as as small as possible, so I have the time to do my music. But that being said, of course, as soon as it's possible, if they open up the airlines tomorrow, I would definitely just go. And if it's only like a guitar and me singing, I'm doing it. But I'm really hoping that when we get the world back to normal, that we could do like a big show or something. That would be really nice.
I gotta say though, I was browsing through your socials, and I'm so amazed at how much love you give the Philippines. I saw one photo of you holding a flag on TikTok. You try to do what Filipinos who are singing your songs. I'm just so thankful how nice and kind and accommodating you are to us.
I mean, if you think about it, imagine being me and getting all of this love, and I need to give something back, because it's. I think that's just being a human. And you don't imagine if I was just being like a horrible person. I would be like, what the fuck? You gotta. I think I see it a little as like, what's the word for it? Karma. It's like when you be kind to others, and they will be kind to you, and that should just be the mentality of everyone. Like, you don't get far being mean to someone. That's stupid. When I was a kid, I was a horrible kid. I was a really unbehaved teenager, and growing up, I just found out that you don't get far in life if you're not like kind. Kindness goes a long way.
That is definitely a great way to end this interview. Words of wisdom. Now, Maximillian, one last time, what is your message to your Filipino fans?
It's been a long time since I've sent out a message. My message is, hi everyone. Thank you all so much for all the support, and still being supportive after such a long time. Now it's been a year, and I'm still. Nothing's really changed. It's just been the same everyday support, and I just love waking up every morning and checking out my messages, and also the fact that people are streaming the new track with Moira so much. We're climbing up the charts at the moment. I think we're like number 12, and it's like just I can see how people are really compassionate about it and really wanting to stream it. So I want to say thank you all so much, and I can't wait to see you all and meet you all. It's gonna be such a nice feeling going to the Philippines and physically meet you. Like, Zoom calls, it's a horrible thing. But yeah, I hope everyone takes care, and I'll talk to you soon.
There you go. Thank you so much for your message. We're so excited to meet you in the near future, and also to listen to more of your songs. Yeah, in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and listen to your collaboration with Moira again. But yeah, that has been the Midday Q&A with Isa and Mike. Ladies and gents, once again, Maximillian.